Hello everyone, Master Chen here, and this is my YouTube channel. So why am I called Master Chen? Because I teach Taekwondo for a living and I actually own my own Taekwondo studio. But I really just look at myself as a servant of Jesus Christ. So what made me want to do this video? Actually, I met up with Michael. They're another YouTuber. They have their own channel. It's called Namicho. And then I was really inspired how they share their testimony and their walks with God through the channel. And it really encourages me. So hopefully my sharing will able to encourage you as well. Yeah, also I have no idea who's going to be watching this and how many people, but if this video able to help at least one person, then I think it serves its purpose. So today we're going to talk about my testimony, how I actually became a Christian. Just to give you guys a background, I wasn't born or raised in a Christian family, but when I was in Hong Kong, I attended elementary school, and then it is a Christian school, and they read the Lord's Prayer every morning. However, most of the time I don't know what we were praying about. And then I moved to Canada when I was 8, and then our neighbor invited us to church. And then because in the Sunday school they always give us worksheet and homework, and I thought there's too much homework to do, so therefore I did not return to church the next year. Then later on, my brother actually became Christian because he used to break dance, and then he was able to break dance at church. There was one youth pastor that opened the basement for them to let them learn breakdancing, and then I think one by one started attending church. So later on he asked me to go to church, but I was like, nah, like it's not for me. When I have nothing to do on a Sunday or when I'm retired, then maybe I'll go to church with him. And then at that time I studied archaeology, and then we used to have these really long debate about creation and evolution. So, but at the end I did not want to go. So let's fast forward to 2011. So what happened was I was actually training for Taekwondo for provincial championship, and then I had a little accident when I was training. Actually, my toe got caught on the mat, and then my big toe actually got caught, and then it split, and then it went like this. Okay, and it was only dangling by a little bit of skin, and then I had to go to the hospital and had a surgery just to stitch it back up. But it was my second time, so you know what? I thought, nah, it's the second time, maybe just a little rest, and then I can go back to work after a day of rest. Just want to show you guys what exactly happened. As you can tell, my big toe is still dry even though it's been like 9 years from that surgery. So actually my toe got caught on the mat, and I tried to move my foot this way, and then the toe actually went this way, and then it was dangling on this side, and then I could actually even see a little bit of my bone out there, and of course it was bleeding a lot on the floor. And just to give you guys what it sounded like when it broke, it actually literally sounded like a piece of cloth being teared like this. Yes, that's how it sounded like. So I went back to work the day after because I want to impress my boss back then, and then I had to compensate, and then because of that I aggravated my back muscle. Then the next morning I could not even get off the bed. I actually had to call out my mom to really lift me off the bed and drag me to see the doctor. So we went to see the doctor, and doctor said, you know what, there's really nothing you can do, just rest it out, and then just don't play on the computer too much, and then you'll be fine. But then I was in a lot of pain. So out of desperation, I went to the shower. So hopefully thinking, with a hot shower, it can relax the muscle, and then I can be better. But then I was so desperate at that time, so I tried praying. You know what? I say, let's give this praying a try. So I humble myself, and then I ask God, if you're there, help me now. If you help me now, then I'll go to church this Sunday. So as soon as I said that, the left side of my back, the muscle were like let go, like loosened. And then I was like, okay, I know hot water helps, but I know it doesn't help that fast. So at that moment, to me, like, it was a miracle, right? To me, God is real. It was really real for me for the first time. So then the next day, I asked my brother, hey, you know, can I come to church with you? And then he's like, what? Why you want to go to church? And I was like, yeah. Then I told him the story, what happened. And then, yeah, and then that's how I encountered God the very first time. So that is my testimony. That's the beginning of my journey. And actually, there's more and more happen afterwards. But I guess other video can explain that. So I hope you guys find my testimony is encouraging for you. If some of you guys don't know if God is real, for me, it's just really real to me because it happens to me. There's nothing I can explain about. A lot of people try to explain, no, you know, it's not God or this and that, but I know what I felt, and I really believe, right, that God helped me that time. And obviously, God continued to work in my life. So I hope you find this video helpful. I hope this video will encourage you, whether you are a believer or non-believer or wherever you are in your walks of life. If you guys always want to chat and talk about it, you can always find me on Instagram or Facebook. So thank you for watching. Please hit me a thumbs up or maybe a subscribe button. At least I know somebody is watching this. Alright, and then we'll talk to you later. God bless. Bye.